Hey guys, so as promised, I am back with the slider setting to prepare a spectacular turning pitch. I've named this to India test. You can name it anything you want. Now let's get started without wasting much time. The AI based difficulty should always be legend. Next up is striker timing, which means how good the shot that AI plays are. So I put it at 80. We need a proper contest. Wicket chance is 60, up from the 50. I want wickets to fall more than the default one because obviously it's a difficult pitch to bat on. Ball quality is the bowling quality of the AI. It is 90. Run rate is 20, as we have discussed many times earlier. 18 to 20 is good enough for test matches where the AI still goes at 3 runs per over or above. Bowling base difficulty is hardest, doesn't matter because I've made some changes. Coming to ideal release window size, ideal foot plan window size 30 each. This might look a bit easier for you, but trust me guys, you don't want to waste too much time looking at where you're planting your foot and stuff. In my opinion, it's just a waste of time. What you have to do is concentrate on the real stuff. So just put it at 30. It is a good enough, not too easy, not too hard. Then comes spin difficulty. Now spin difficulty slider means how difficult or easy it is to bowl spin. For any other pitch I put it at all the way to 100, but this is a turner. Anyone should be able to come and turn their arm over and get some spin. Bowling line sensitivity means how the game responds to your input. That is, if you bowl an in swing, how much the game takes that input. So I put it at 90. I want the game to understand what I want to do. Batting base difficulty hardest, footwork required on, shot replacement is off. Obviously if you put it at on, the game will change the shots for you depending on the ball. You don't want that. We are looking for a realistic sim, so replacement is off. Ball marker display times shows the time that you get before playing a shot, between playing a shot and the marker display. Put it at 15. Early shot timing window is 5 and late shot timing window is 10. I tend to play a bit late, so 10. You can maybe go down to 8 or 9 if you wish, but 10 is good enough. Short timing difficulty is 90. Obviously we are looking at India or subcontinent, one of the hardest place to play cricket, so obviously it should be a bit difficult. Understand we are talking about test matches only here, so if you feel it's a bit too hard, push it back to 80 or 75. Advanced short timing difficulty is once again 75. Striker skill bonus is the skill bonus that a batsman get while playing a shot. You don't want too much of that. I just put it to foot placement difficulty is next. I put it at 95. I don't want people to just stand and deliver like how guys like Sehwag used to play. I know it works, but I want, this is a turner, this is a ranked turner, so you want foot placement to be perfect. Ball quality influence means the ball will decide the shot that you play, in the sense that if it's an outswing, you can't just stand there and blindly slog to mid wicket. No, that won't happen here. You have to play according to the ball, otherwise you will get out. Ideal input power boost. Now ideal is the best, so if you play the best shot, you must get some power boost as a bonus, I guess. So put it at 7. For limited overs I put it at 10. Next up is poor input power penalty. If you play a poor shot, obviously you deserve to get penalized. 87. Power boost timing window next. I don't like power boost for test matches, so I put it at 0. Next up is power boost for full toss. Now this I do like because full tosses require you to put some effort into the shot, so I put the power boost for full toss at 20. Edges, if you play a good shot, the chances of getting an edge is only 10. If you play an okay shot, next up, the chances of getting an edge is 40, and obviously when you play a poor shot, the chances of edge is 90, which is as it should be. Edges, low striker skill influence and high striker skill influence next. I honestly have no idea what these two stuff are, so I just put it at 5 and 15. Timing window is 100 obviously. Aggressive shot power boost, once again no boost for me in test matches. 0. Miss input influence, miss skill influence, just put it at 25 and 75. Basically how much your skill and the input influences in you missing the ball. So next up is feeling. I honestly don't feel at all, so don't judge me. I don't like feeling in real life also, so it doesn't matter. You guys can put it at hard or hardest, whatever you prefer. It's not gonna make a difference to what we are trying out here. Next up is physics. This is the most important aspect of making a pitch. I recommend you guys copying it same as what I have here. Anyway, you can make some changes if you want, but here we go. Pace, bowling speed, minimum and maximum 50, 73. Bouncer length is 47. Not much bounce on these wickets. Spin bowling bounce is 60. You can say that some pitches in India bounce low. If you want that kind of challenge, you can just take the slider back to 30 or 20, but I like when the ball hits a crack, the turn and bounce that most Indian pitchers get. It's a sight to watch, the drama, everything. So I am putting it at 60. I love spin and bounce. Next up is spin bowling flight. Basically the flight means inviting a batsman to come out of the crease or go for a big shot. When you see the ball looping up in the air, you are tempted to go for the shot, but then this ball will dip and you get out. Pace bowling swing is 45. In India we get reverse swing, otherwise we would have put it right down to the 20s. Pace bowling revolution is 20. Spin bowling drift is, for example, if an off spinner is bowling into a right-handed batsman, the ball will initially move in the air slightly to the left, but then when the batsman tries to play cover drive, the ball will pitch and come into him to his surprise. So that is what drift means. Whatever you bowl the ball, for an off spinner the drift is to the left, and for a leg spinner it is the opposite side. I put it at 35. Spin bowling revolution is 50. Obviously it's a bit high, but we are looking at a square turner, guys. It might be difficult for you, but that's what the challenge is. Go for this, it's very enjoyable. I've played this, and let me know how you feel like. Pitch friction 60, how the ball grips us pitch after bouncing. Pitch bounce is 50. Ball friction, how the ball grips everywhere other than the pitch, it is 40. Ball bounce is 35, how the ball bounces in all the conditions and situations. Short force is 50. Default for limited overs we have it at 60, but we'll have another slider for that. Now the next two are most important, guys. Visual speed for spin and pace bowling, put it at 85. Now I know the default, most of you guys will be playing at 50, which is horrible. This does not look like real life. You're going for real life spin. So what happens is that when you put it at 50, even when a fast bowler bowls at 150 k's, the ball looks so slow. It just looks ridiculous. But when you rank it up to 85, 90, the ball will zip past you. You will have trouble playing, so you will find it difficult the first couple of days, but this is an awesome way to simulate the real life experience. So even when I'm playing on pitches outside Asia, I crank it up to 90 or 95, so especially test matches. So there you go. Umpiring, I made some changes. I made this slide a long time ago, so I don't really remember if I have made the changes. You guys can look it up, pause the video and take a screenshot or something. So that is it, guys. Basically this is my setting for preparing a turning pitch. I hope you guys are going to try this out and let me know in the comment section how you have enjoyed this. If you are facing any problem, do let me know once again in the comment section. And obviously if you have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Until the next time we meet, it's goodbye from me.